folks, this is Shera, and welcome to the video. Let's do some stuff. Okay, I think we'll just take this one because this is actually kind of a long job. Robert Balboa will change the landfill to an outdoor gym. Howdy, here's the thing. Together with our neighbors, we've decided to take care of the garbage dump on the area of an abandoned parcel located right next to our houses. Local authorities already gave us the right to turn that place into an outdoors gym. We've already gathered a notable sum, but we're still looking for someone able to do the job of disposing of all the trash, installing the right surface, and setting up the whole gym. What do you think? We really hope to have a successful cooperation. Yeah, that's a little bit of a mess, but fixable. I'm a little dubious about an outdoor gym, mostly because gym equipment isn't usually made for the outdoors, so I'd be concerned about it rusting really quickly. But, I guess it's about the same thing as stuff on a playground, right? What is a playground but a child's gym? Quite literally, given that they're often called jungle gyms, I suppose. Ignore me. I'm not doing this in any specific order. I'm easily distracted, so I'm just going after whatever litter catches my eye. Question for ya. Do any of you folks live in areas where recycling places and dumps are separated? The recycling spot and the dump back home are exactly the same thing, so you just go to slightly different parts of the same complex. But I've heard of places where they're two separate things. Speaking of this, cleaning perk. I guess? I could have sworn I had unlocked a cleaning perk and not those. But, oh well. Apparently not. At a certain point you can just, start gathering these. By clicking one, you'll gather a bunch of them at once, but I'm not there yet. So this reminds me, if I don't find a game I like better than House Flipper after going through most of it for y'all, I may do some train station renovation episodes. Sort of a similar game, except instead of, fixing up random houses and all that jazz, you're just literally cleaning up old abandoned train stations. It's not quite as easy, mostly because, well, that's a lie. It's a bit more realistic in that I cannot simply click on these things. There are some things you can click on, but for bigger garbage and such, you actually have to take it to dumpsters. It's actually a lot of fun. I've had a lot of hours on that one as well. The music's nice, the places are cool. Overall, a nice little game. Can you tell I have a certain type of game that I like? Oh yeah, I did want to mention, so after I do more House Flipper and some of that, I'm also considering doing some of those hidden object games. There's a handful I've found that have actual decent storylines that I would not mind playing for y'all, so you can see them. Okay, so that's some of the garbage taken care of. Let's take a quick moment and clean up all the graffiti. Graffiti's over here. graffiti was actually what brought the train station sim to life, to the forefront of my brain, because it has graffiti in that game as well. So yeah, if you like this sort of game, there will be more of it. More of this game, and then potentially train station sim. Eventually, I will work my way up to a game that I actually would very much like to play with y'all, which is the Kingdom Hearts series. But for anxiety reasons, I'll be working my way up to that slowly. If any of you are still watching this, I do very much appreciate you watching this. I don't actually do, prior to recording these episodes, I don't actually do any kind of Let's Play or anything of this sort at all. So I've very little experience being entertaining. And I do hope, if nothing else, you folks are having a good time. Probably should have mentioned it in prior episodes, but if you can, add a like or just even a small comment to let me know if you actually enjoy this and want to see more of it, I'd appreciate it. To be honest, I'm probably going to keep doing it anyway, for my own enjoyment, and so that friends of mine who enjoy this sort of thing can watch. But I'd like to know if y'all are interested as well. And if you have suggestions for other games, I'm very much open to hearing them. Because as much content as this game has, and as many episodes as I've already recorded and will record, it's not going to last forever. I may even get around to the Kingdom Hearts series, and then maybe the Final Fantasy VII remake, and perhaps Rogue Galaxy. If any of you have heard of that one, they re-released it for the PS4. That's actually one of the reasons I got a PS4, aside from Kingdom Hearts 3. Fun little game. It's just absolutely full to the brim with tropes. It knows exactly what it is, and it doesn't care. It's very much just like schlock. But schlock that's having a good time. Which makes it a fun game for me. It's a sci-fi game. It was one of my first video games back in the early 2000s. Kingdom Hearts was my first, which explains a great deal about my personality. Let's see. I need to mow all of that, which means it's time for the ghost mower. AKA this thing, because it can go through everything. Thank you, devs, for being kind to us and allowing us to have this silly thing. Okay, listen. What is stopping me? Okay. I was at an angle with the fence, which I think was stopping me, because I can even go through garbage. Garbage. Oh, I'm also, because my brain tends to circle things like a drain and come back to things periodically, I'm also vaguely considering, remove trash. Where's the trash? Trash? Where trash? Can I not reach the trash? Really? Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna ask questions. Oh yeah, what I was babbling about prior to this. You know, I actually don't recall. I guess that's just this type of night then. Having memory issues is fun, y'all. Oh yeah, and this is your reminder that if you've got depression or another mental illness, anxiety, ADHD, that memory issues are a thing that comes hand in hand with that, and you should not be ashamed because it's just a thing. I say this as someone with extreme memory issues and depression. So, yeah. Remember to take care of yourselves, y'all. And to not judge yourselves too harshly for something you cannot control. I will aggressively mother the heck out of you if you try to disparage yourselves. It really bothers me that I can't get to that trash, but I can't sell that bush, so there's not much I can do there. Oh, I'm spreading all this sod, and I keep forgetting I've still got these bundles of garbage to deal with. Good job. Shovel. Dang it. This amuses me because it's just like... Okay, to be fair, it's not a bad texture. This is a pretty well done texture that's copy-pasted on top of a... you know, bundle o stuff. But the fact that it's a texture is, I guess, mildly amusing to me. Don't know if any of you have ever played 7 Days to Die, but it's a 3D zombie Minecraft, basically. That game also does this effect with if something collapses, especially if it's made out of wood, it does the same thing with stretching a texture over the stuff that has collapsed. Not quite as pretty, because I will say that, well, you can turn up the graphics on that game. I just don't, usually, because I value performance over the pretty. Either way, long story short, to stop me from babbling further, it's a practice that's used in a lot of games, to different effect. Actually, this is all gonna have to be sand in a moment. I don't know why I'm even bothering. My neurotic tendencies raise their heavy head again. Apologies. Wait, I just saw on the mini-map. Okay, there is some dirt I gotta deal with. Do any of you folks have any quote-unquote guilty pleasure games that you'd feel a little awkward about people knowing that you like? There's a lot of games I like. I guess the one that I used to be embarrassed about was hidden object games. You know, just the sort that they're usually badly written, and it's usually just you running around gathering objects and then adding them to other objects to make a thing. I used to be a little embarrassed by that, but in the meantime, I have, I have, I have evolved. This isn't even my final form. I have lost all shame. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't be ashamed of your interests. If they're not actively hurting you or anyone else, then screw it. Okay, that one's too big. Achoo! It's gonna be nighttime before I'm finished, I think. In game, of course, it's already nighttime in real life. Okay, well, okay, so that's done. Let's plant some stuff while I'm at it. 2 of those, 2 of those, okay. I'm gonna, I think, plant 2 of these, so it's like sort of the path, and then the 2 big ones over here. Close enough. Oops. Gotta go in, actually into the space. Heh. It goes into the building. Maybe you guys can go a little further this way. There we are. Yeah, they don't go to perfect. Anyone else get the Knights of Knee thing stuck in your head when you hear the word shrubbery? Or is that just my weird butt? Do y'all younger folks, non-millennials, like, do y'all even know what, Monty Python is these days? I sure hope so. I hope that's not one of those things that's being lost in cultural osmosis. Okay, they wanted more plants. I do know for a little bit there, a lot of folks were not, some folks younger than me, and I'm now in my 30s, didn't know who Queen was, and, well, that just broke my gay little heart. Because if nothing else, you gotta know Bohemian Rhapsody. There we go, so there's that. Okay, so 2 of those. Let's see. What color is this in okay, so it's not gonna match no matter what I do, so... Well... Why didn't you let me choose this one? Oh well. Okay, so that's complete. Bike racks. I don't actually know... Well, I'll just put them like this. I've never seen such a low to the ground bike rack, though. Okay. Oh, it's way over here. Okay, 4 of these guys. And you. And you. Close enough. Is that it? Yes. I understand why it has me put away my shovel, but I wish it wouldn't in these specific circumstances. Okay, so there's that. Nothing here except for the trash I can't get to. And then here, a bunch of paving stones. See? That's mean. They'll let me do it over here, but not in the other spot. That's just mean. Okay, well. It allows me to do a bunch of these, so let's get to it. Whatever isn't covered, I'll just cover in grass. Looks like this is going to be another one of the longer episodes. Sorry, y'all. I tend to sort of forget that some of these jobs are longer than I anticipate. Is that a double? No. By double, just then, I was double the stuff between the blocks is what I mean, like this. But now I want it to be single. A shame you can't, or never mind, I guess you can choose the color of the grout, but I'm not gonna, because I don't care. I'm actually gonna take a second and... Sod, where are you? There you are. Just gonna... Pachoo! There, now I feel better. Okay, so now we've got a bunch of stuff to plant. These are actual size trees, so... Just gonna put one over here. And... there. And there. Good enough. And then... yeah, these guys are pretty large. I'll stick you there for a second. How big are you? Also pretty big. Okay, I'm gonna put you over here. You in between. Since there's only two of you, I'll put you also in between. And then two more of this guy. So I'll put one of you here. And... well, I guess I left myself with no good, vaguely symmetrical place, huh? If I'm supposed to care, that's a shame. I upgraded my digging, so like these larger plants take 3. Oh, I guess this smaller plant takes 2, but the other 2 plants take 3. Oh. quick freeze so it can save, and there we go. This game auto-saves, which is useful, unless you screw up in some way, at which case you sort of wish it didn't auto-save. Okay. Oh yeah, did I put you in? No. That's a regular tree that existed without me. I guess I'll just turn this on for the time being. So, fun fact, there's a house later that I cannot wait to show you guys. It's one of the ones you can purchase. It's from the Halloween expansion, which means it's spooky. It's actually legitimately spooky. And also haunted. And, yeah, I cannot wait to show that to you guys. What color? Let's just stick with this. This brown is fine. That house came to mind because of the flashlight. Because, like, even if you turn on the lights in that house, they're very dark. So yeah, at some point I'm gonna play that one. Get ready to get spooked. And get ready to watch me get spooked. I am baby. If at any point I gave you the impression that I'm okay with spooky stuff, that is false information. And easily spooked. There we go. Now time to fill all of this in with sand. As the late great Robin Williams said in the second Aladdin movie, or whichever one Aladdin and the 40 Thieves was, sand! It's everywhere. Get used to it. At least I'm pretty sure that's the movie he said it in. Come back here. Sorry, folks, I know this episode's long. I'll try to zoom through the rest of it. After I finish this, I just have to put down some stuff. And unfortunately, for the first time, I'm actually not going to be able to 100% this job. Because that one piece of garbage is out of my reach. Which means I'm not going to get 100%. Which, my little completionist butt is sitting here like, but why? Well, because the game hates us. Or, well, the game's geometry hates us. I suppose. If I had a vacuum I could use to suck in garbage, that would be a different story, but I do not. The only vacuum I have sucks in roaches, or, broken glass. Okay, these, don't judge me on how I'm going to put these in, please. We're going to be extremely haphazard. I don't even know what some of these machines are, if I'm going to be honest. I'm not the type of creature that goes to the gym very often. I am a simple, lazy creature. Man, some of this stuff definitely looks like it's from my jungle gym growing up. My school's jungle gym. I think all these are a little too close together for comfort. I feel like people will be whacking each other. Backstep. Especially this. This looks like, you know, the ball game, whatever it is, that you have a ball at the end of this and you whack it around. Seems like a bad idea. Oh, this one too, most definitely. Punching bag. Let's not. See, we didn't. Okay, I had. Oh, that bothers me so much. Oh well. 99%. 16. Dang, 16K. Yeah, looks a lot cleaner. Nice. Yeah. I did it good. I love the pinup poster, though. Work equates victory, or whatever it says. Oh, alright. Well, that's that job for now. Next time we'll take on something new. But anyway, please make sure to take care of yourselves and others. And until we talk again, have a good one. Bye-bye.